Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing? I don't know if you can tell, but mistakes happened. And now I'm looking like this. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see. Bring it in. Mistakes happened. But it's alright. If you can tell what it is, cool. If you can't, sorry. Anyways, how you guys doing today? That we would do some scary videos and some gaming today, but it doesn't look like anybody's even on right now. I'm just kidding. It's alright. How was your guys' day? How was your guys' Monday, Tuesday? How was your guys' weekend? We're going to have some fun today. Alright. I'm going to get this started right here. Some scurry videos. We'll start off with some Sir Spooks. Like always, let me know if you want me to pause it, rewind it, stop it, fast forward it, whatever. We can talk about it together or not. Again, I'm a paranormal investigator, so I'm going to try to see if this is real, fake, or whatever. We'll go from there. So, again, let me know. I want to work on that. I seriously need to work on that.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos. But before we begin,
let me know if I need to pause it, rewind it, or
anything,
okay, guys?
For more scary content. Alright, with that said,
let's begin.
This first video we'll be taking a look at today comes to us from a TikTok account known as The Still Room Society, and shows how even the most unexpected places can feel unsettling.
Ellie, thank you for joining.
The footage in question was filmed at the Willett Library in Evansville, Indiana on January 17th, 2026. The library was built back in 1885, making it one of the oldest public libraries in the state.
Thanks for joining.
There have long been stories of hauntings tied to the building, with the most well-known being a ghostly figure often referred to as the
Evan,
Grey
thank you for joining. How you doing?
Over the years, both visitors and staff have reported seeing this apparition moving through the halls, along with other strange occurrences like sudden cold spots, flickering lights, and books falling from shelves without explanation. At the start of the video, the woman recording asks whatever might be in the room with her to show itself. Just a couple of seconds later, something unusual can be heard.
I can hear you back there. Why don't you show yourself to me? I know this is your home, and I mean you no disrespect. I'm just curious about you, like why you're here and who you are.
Talking about the noises she's hearing, or what?
My name's Missy. I'd love to know more about you.
Right around here, a series of strange noises seem to echo from somewhere nearby in the library. The sounds are faint, but distinct enough to stand out against the otherwise quiet room, creating a moment that feels hard to ignore. At first listen, it almost feels as if something is responding to her request, especially given how quickly the noise follows. The timing gives the impression of an interaction, even though nothing is ever seen on camera. Of course, there's also the possibility that the sound came from something more ordinary. Perhaps movement elsewhere in the building, shifting.
What'd you say? Oh, okay. I like the creaking. I think that's real, guys. I don't have nothing against creaking. I mean, just as someone can actually be there, but that seemed kind of real to me. But I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I had to go help the kids real quick. But now I'm back. We're going to get back into it. Like I said, I like the floor creaking so far. I think that's real. So we'll get back into it. If you're watching live, don't be afraid to say hi.
Materials, or even another person out of view. In a place as old as this, unexpected noises wouldn't be entirely unusual. What makes the clip linger is how little context we're given. With no clear source for the sound, the moment is left hanging. Just enough to raise questions, but not enough to answer them.
Thank you guys for joining, by the way. If you guys are watching live, say hi so I know you're still here. Moonlight, thank you for joining. How you doing?
This video was posted by CC Writes 5244 to her TikTok account in January of 2026 and shows her filming inside her home while seemingly asking a spirit to close a set of double doors directly in front of her, as a couple of her friends talk in the background. What stands out right away is how calm she sounds, especially considering how young she appears. There's no panic in her voice, just a steady request as she focuses on the doors.
Matrix, thank you for joining.
After a few seconds pass, this is what happens.
Dawson, thank you for joining.
Can you please shut the doors?
Kind of show it so you can see that it sees. Oh,
Oh, yeah?
they're shutting.
There it goes. Yes.
Show it so nobody can everybody can see that. No.
Oh, wow, nice job. That's really good.
Actually, I don't think it's slamming.
Guys, like he basically
Wait, show
shut
it like this so you can see that nobody's like pushing the door or something.
It's I feel like okay. Can you try opening the doors? If it's too hard, we can
Okay, can you
we can
try?
help you. Yeah. Can you give you a second? Just try opening them. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a little push. Okay. Or that might have been a little harder there. No, also I can stick together. Yeah. Can you push it open? It's not really bad. Me too.
What's that?
Awesome job. I think that's what easier. Open them.
Did you try opening it? The most activity I've ever actually seen is when I was on the song activity happening.
Can you please try pushing the doors open instead of shutting them? Wow, nice job. That's really impressive.
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. That's just.
Okay.
Wait.
It's shutting them. Good job. Try keeping one open.
Nice job. Okay, guys, let's go downstairs.
Okay, we're gonna head downstairs, okay?
As you just saw, the doors slowly begin to close on their own, with no one visibly touching them.
The thing I don't like about this one is the fact that they're not going in and showing what's behind the doors, what's in the room, if anybody's hiding with strings or something. I mean, could be real. I've had that stuff happen to me before as a criminal investigator. But like I said, it's kind of hard because they didn't go in and show you the whole room or nothing. They just captured the doors opening and closing.
The movement
Alright.
is steady and deliberate, making
What do you
the
guys think?
moment feel more
I always want
controlled
your
than
guys' opinions as
accidental.
well.
She then continues asking the same presence to open the doors again. It takes a bit of persistence, but eventually the doors begin to move once more, this time swinging back open in a way that mirrors what happened before. The way this unfolds gives the impression of a direct response, almost like something is listening and reacting in real time. The back and forth nature of the interaction
What do you guys
is what
think?
makes
You
the
guys think
clip
it's
feel
real?
especially unusual. That said, this could also come down to something more practical, like airflow, pressure differences between rooms, or even someone just out of frame influencing the doors. Without seeing the full environment, it's difficult to rule those out completely. The unsettling part is how responsive the movement appears. Whether it's something unexplained or not, the timing alone is enough to make the moment feel difficult to brush off.
Number 11.
On February 19, 2012, a German YouTuber known as PlingPlong23 posted a video that shows a group of friends sitting around a coffee table in a house late one night. They appear to be playing their own makeshift version of a Ouija board, and as you might expect, things don't stay calm for long. For the first little while, everything seems completely normal. The group takes turns playing, smiling and laughing as if it's all just harmless fun, with no sign that anything unusual is about to happen. Then, out of nowhere, this happens.
Du hast dich schon! Nur weil sie jetzt noch weiter gedreht und halt gesehen! Was ist jetzt los? Alter!
Mama aus, Mama aus.
The wine glass suddenly begins to move on its own, sliding across the table before lifting up entirely and violently smashing into pieces. The moment happens fast, but it's enough to send everyone jumping back in shock, their reactions breaking the calm as the video abruptly ends. At first glance, it almost feels like something unseen is interacting directly with the glass, especially given how suddenly the mood shifts. The way it lifts off the surface is what really stands out, making it hard to immediately explain. At the same time, there are a few grounded possibilities to consider. It's possible something off-camera could have influenced the glass, or that some kind of setup was used to create the effect. Without a clear view of everything happening around the table, it's difficult to fully rule that out. The clip
I think that's something on a string or a little bit edited in afterwards. I don't like that. That seemed really fake to me. Sorry, I'm posting some Facebook. What do you guys think? You guys think that's real or fake? Carver, really hungry. Thank you for joining. How you doing? All right, let's keep
ends
going.
before we get anything close to an explanation,
Why
leaving
would
the
it
moment
go
frozen
straight
at
up?
its most
It doesn't make
intense
any
point.
sense to me.
Over on the Alien subreddit, a user known as Ninth Arrow posted a video that captures something unusual in the sky late one cloudy night. The footage shows the uploader pointing his camera upward, while a group of kids can be heard in the background, yelling and reacting to whatever it is they're seeing above them.
What is that?
Время кончать, а где? 20-37. Мына. Мынаки. Aslında.
A
Francis
large bright
Roses.
light appears in the sky, partially obscured by the clouds. As the camera zooms in and out and pans around, the light remains fixed in the same position,
Drag, thanks for joining.
giving a better sense of
Oh,
just how big it seems to be. The way it holds completely still makes the moment
UFO?
feel even stranger. It's easy to see why something like this would stand out, especially with how prominent it looks against the night sky. At first glance, this almost feels like something structured, rather than a single point of light, with the glow spreading in a way that gives it a more defined shape. At the same time, it's difficult to offer any simple explanation for what's being shown here. This doesn't automatically mean the object is alien or otherworldly, but based on the footage alone, it doesn't seem to behave like an obvious plane, drone, spotlight, or reflection. The fact that it remains fixed in place while appearing so large only makes it harder to pin down. What makes the clip linger is how massive the light appears despite how little it actually does. It stays there unmoving, leaving the moment open to interpretation.
It's just an unidentified flying object to me because I wasn't there. So, again, what are your guys' opinions? I want to know your
A
guys'
TikTok
opinions.
user known as Rody Farias posted a video to his account in March of 2026 that shows him recording inside his bedroom after apparently hearing strange noises coming from somewhere within his house.
Sonic, thank you for joining.
Chicos, yo voy a filmar esto porque después me dicen que es mentira. Ustedes escuchan ese ruido, ¿no? Porque... Pará, no puede ser.
Right at the beginning of the footage, a series of knocking sounds can be heard from somewhere nearby. They're close enough to feel immediate, setting the tone as Rody begins cautiously moving through his home to figure out where they're coming from. From here, we follow along as he continues to investigate, and it doesn't take long before things begin to escalate.
¡Ey! ¡Ey! ¿Qué carajo, boludo? Quiero que veamos. Ay, frío que hace.
Just past the 1-minute mark, a dark figure briefly appears, peeking out from behind a wall outside. The moment is quick, but clear enough to catch attention. Despite this, Rody calls out and
Phoenix,
decides to
thank you for
follow,
joining. How you
which
doing?
leads him toward a nearby swing set.
Oh, come
That's
on.
when things take another turn, as the swing can be seen moving on its own, swaying back and forth with no one around it. And it's right here that Rody finds himself in for one last scare.
Thank you for liking the live, Rora. Nah, come on.
In the final moments, something is
I want you guys to pay attention to this tree branch as the swing pushes itself back that way.
suddenly thrown onto the ground, seemingly out of nowhere, bringing the encounter is suddenly thrown onto the
The whole time. Look at that. Whoop. So is the tree hitting the swing? Or swing hitting the tree?
In the final moments, something is suddenly thrown onto the ground, seemingly out of nowhere, bringing the
Seems
encounter
like
to an
someone-
abrupt end to the
It's like
ground.
green
seemingly
screen,
out
like
of nowhere,
someone's
bringing the
standing
encounter
behind
to an
it,
abrupt
just
end.
swinging it.
The way this all unfolds gives the impression that whatever is
I
happening
think it's
isn't
fake.
isolated
Arthur
to
Morgan,
just
thank you
one
for joining.
moment.
How you doing?
From the knocking to the figure to the movement
Jesus is the
outside,
best.
it feels like a sequence.
Thank you for joining. How you
rather than
doing?
a single coincidence. There is the chance that each moment has
What do you guys
its
think?
own
Real or fake?
explanation. The figure could have been
What do you guys think? All of it fake? All of it real? I think it's all fake. But I want your guys' honest opinions. And let me know if you want me to rewind or skip this or something. Dory, thank you for joining. Again, I think that whole video clip was fake. Let's continue.
another person on the property. The swing might be reacting to wind, and the final movement is too brief to clearly identify what actually caused it. The unsettling part is how quickly each moment builds on the last. Just as one strange detail appears, something else follows, leaving very little time to process what's actually going on.
Whole bunch of fake shits. What's going on?
A Reddit user known as Vladimir L. Sachenko posted a chilling video to the Bigfoot subreddit, along with a detailed backstory
Bigfoot.
explaining the footage. According to the post, the video was filmed in 1999 by a group of rafters on the Kitoy River
Colin, thank you for
in
joining. How you
Russia's
doing?
Irkutsk region, near the Mongolian border. While traveling through the area, they reportedly captured a large, human-like figure covered in dark fur, standing on a cliff and watching them before quickly disappearing back into the forest. The clip has since been featured in multiple documentaries, though it notably has no sound. So without further ado, let's have a look.
This is 1999, so quality is going to be not there. Thank you for liking the live. Oh, right there. It was like swinging its hands or something. It was like...
In the footage, a tall, lanky figure can be seen
I know what it
standing
is.
along a rocky cliffside, partially obscured by the terrain. Its proportions appear unusual,
It's Bigfoot.
with long arms and a posture that doesn't quite match what you'd expect from a person at that distance. The strange part is how it seems to linger there, almost watching, before suddenly disappearing back into the surrounding landscape. The movement is brief, but enough to leave an impression. It's easy to see why some would connect this to a Bigfoot-like creature, especially given the remote location and the description provided. The shape and behavior don't immediately resemble anything familiar. If this wasn't such, the way it appears and vanishes so...
I like that one. What did you guys think of it? I thought it was...
Over on the interdimensional
It's probably
NHI
Bigfoot, maybe.
subreddit, a user by the name of FMBK3 posted a fascinating video that was reportedly filmed in the Amargosa Valley in Nevada. The roughly 50-second clip appears to show a glowing object descending toward the ground, before hovering briefly. Moments later, it lifts back up, shifts slightly to the right, and then suddenly shoots off at an incredible speed, vanishing from view almost instantly. The way this unfolds gives the impression of something controlled, especially with how smoothly it transitions from landing to takeoff. The sudden burst of speed at the end is what really stands out, making the movement feel far beyond anything you'd expect
It's just a
from
UFO,
conventional
guys.
aircraft.
It's okay.
There are those who'd interpret this as something planned, line being no cost explained.
Give us ghosts. Give us ghosts.
We all
Give
know
us
sewer
ghosts.
systems aren't exactly places most people would ever want to explore. They're unpleasant for obvious reasons,
Nope.
but they also tend to feel like the kind of place where anything could be hiding out of sight.
That's true.
This video was posted to the True Cryptozoology subreddit by a user known as Whole Negotiation 1843 and shows footage captured by a maintenance robot moving through a sewer system. At first, everything seems completely normal as the camera moves through the narrow, dimly lit space. But toward the end of the clip, something unexpected comes into view. Right around here, a strange creature suddenly darts across the frame, before disappearing just as quickly as it appeared.
This is why
The
you
movement is
don't
fast,
flush
but
down your
noticeable enough to
goldfish in
stand
this.
out against the otherwise empty tunnel. If you slow the footage down, the shape becomes a bit clearer. The creature appears to have a long body, along with what looks like an unusually long tail trailing behind it. At first glance, this almost feels like something unfamiliar, especially given how distorted its proportions seem in such a confined space. The briefness of the sighting only adds to that uncertainty. Skeptics may argue that this could simply be a rat, possibly affected by the camera angle, lighting, or motion blur, which can sometimes make ordinary animals look far more unusual than they actually
It's
are,
true story.
especially in environments like this. So what do you make of it? Could this
Yeah,
be
if that's a small space, it looks like a small space. It could be just a rat going by real quick.
nothing
to be
more than
honest
a
with you.
misidentified animal, or is it something that doesn't quite fit into anything we recognize? If you've been keeping up with current events, then there's a good chance you've heard about NASA's Artemis II mission, which captured a lot of attention around the world. However,
did.
there may
That
have
it
been
did.
something else hidden in one of the live feeds that not everyone noticed at the time. A Reddit user known as eLake38 posted a clip claiming it was recorded on April 3rd at around 9:15 AM GMT during the broadcast.
Okay,
Take a look
let's
at what
check it.
was captured. Right around here, a strange trail of light can be seen moving across the screen before the clip ends. It appears briefly, but clearly enough to stand out against the darker
That's when they
background
flush the
of
toilet.
space. As the moment continues,
It's space shit.
the object doesn't just move, it seems to pick up speed, accelerating noticeably right before it disappears. That sudden increase in pace is what makes the clip feel a bit more unusual.
What do you guys think it is?
The way it streaks across the frame, especially with that change in speed, gives it a somewhat deliberate feel rather than something simply drifting. It's easy to imagine this being
These
something out of the
videos ain't
ordinary,
that scary this time.
particularly given the setting and how unexpected it is to see during a live
Let's
broadcast
go.
like this. In a scenario like this though, there are being debris, especially did the clear explanation behind it.
Give us another weird creature. Hey.
Over on the YouTube channel Caught on Tape, a video was uploaded that begins with an eerie message, stating that the footage we're about to see was filmed on an abandoned property back in 2008. This is actually a clip I featured on my channel many years ago, and I thought it was worth taking another look. The clip starts with a man slowly approaching a shed-like structure in the dark, using only a flashlight to guide his way. He carefully opens the door and pushes it inward, only to be met with something completely unexpected.
I remember this shit. This is fake.
Out of nowhere, a pale, lanky
Come
figure suddenly
on.
rushes toward him, letting out a high-pitched screech as it closes the distance.
Everyone had that sound
The
on
moment is
YouTube back
chaotic
in
and brief,
2008.
with the uploader quickly turning and running, managing to escape without any visible
Come
harm.
on.
The way the creature moves is what stands out most. Its speed and posture feel unnatural, giving
No.
the impression of fake.
Monster spooks. Come on.
Nearly 2
I've seen
decades
that.
later,
I've seen that on YouTube before Sir Spooks was a thing. I said it then, I'll say it now. That shit's fake. Come on.
the footage
That
still
screech was
doesn't
on
come with
almost
any
every
clear
scary
answers.
video back in the day,
So
too.
what do you make of it? Does this look like a genuine encounter, or
No.
something created to feel that?
Again, what do you guys think? You guys think I'm full of shit or what? You guys think it's real?
Reddit user Whole Negotiation 1843 posted another video to the True Cryptozoology subreddit that shows a birdwatcher in West Virginia accidentally capturing something.
What's up, beautiful?
Love you. Good night.
Love you, good night.
I almost fell.
Huh?
I almost fell.
Where?
Right there.
Don't do that. Go watch the stream. We're watching some scary videos.
Oh. No, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, go to bed. I love you.
unsettling while walking through the woods in broad daylight. We watch as the uploader carefully records through the grass and bushes, scanning the area as if he's tracking something. For a moment, everything seems calm, but that changes very quickly.
Very quickly. About that right there.
A strange, furry-looking figure suddenly becomes visible, partially hidden in the brush. After a brief moment, it slowly turns its head toward the cameraman, revealing just enough detail to make its appearance feel deeply unnatural. The reaction is immediate. The cameraman turns and runs, cutting the footage short and leaving the encounter unresolved. The strange part is how unfamiliar the face looks, almost resembling something expressive in a way that doesn't quite match a typical animal.
think that is
It's the
fake.
kind of detail that sticks
Again, I
out,
want to know your guys'
even in
opinions, though.
such a short clip. There are those who would interpret this as something much more unusual, with someone even suggesting it could be a Bigfoot-like creature, given the setting and the overall shape of what's seen. At the same time, others have pointed out that it may simply be an owl, possibly distorted by the angle, foliage, and the brief glimpse we're given. There is also the chance that the clip could have been staged. So
Yeah.
what do you make of this one? Could this be a
I think it's
misidentified
fake, but
animal
that's just
caught
me.
at the perfect moment, or something that doesn't quite fit into anything
Or it
familiar?
could be just another animal. Number two. Excuse me.
Another post from the True Cryptozoology subreddit shows footage of a strange humanoid figure spotted inside an abandoned building,
Staged, yeah.
filmed by a man from his apartment across the way. The video itself is fairly blurry, possibly due to distance or the age of the footage, and begins with the cameraman
Both.
zooming in on
And
the
compression.
empty structure. At first, nothing seems out of place, but once you notice it, it becomes difficult to ignore.
Let's check. Oh, that thing right there?
Right here, a pale humanoid figure can be seen standing up before slowly moving through the building.
What's up with the extended
Its
arm?
movements are subtle, but clear enough to suggest something is definitely there.
Nah.
The way it appears and begins to
I don't
move
know that.
gives the impression that it's aware of its surroundings,
Yoink.
almost as if it's pacing.
Why is
or
it everything
searching
that's
for
far
something
away,
within the
even right
space.
now, it would not know that
It's
someone's
easy
reporting
to see
it?
why some would view this as something.
It
more
always
than
just
a
rushes
person,
away.
especially given the unnatural look of the figure and the eerie
I think it's
setting it's
fake.
found in. Some commenters believe the figure could have been created using CGI, especially considering the quality of the footage and how the figure appears against the background. There is also
Yeah.
the chance that it's simply a person inside the building, with distance and resolution making the features look far more unusual than they actually are.
I'm going with that one too.
So what do you make of this one? Are we looking
I think
at
it's
something
fake.
unexplained?
Either if
or
someone's
could there be
just
a more
there,
grounded explanation
and because the
behind what was
compression,
captured?
the pixelation, and everything else, it just makes it look like it's unnatural. I think it's fake.
This next clip is one I actually featured on my channel many years ago, and I thought it would be worth taking another look, especially for those of you who may not have seen it before. On March 31st, 2015, a YouTuber known as Sgt. Peppers posted a video that shows someone wandering through the catacombs of an abandoned asylum somewhere in Canada.
Sgt. Peppers.
The footage follows a man as he moves through the dark, narrow corridors, calling out for his friend Matt, who appears to have gone too far ahead. There's a clear sense of urgency in his voice as he searches, but so far, there's no sign of him. At one point, he rounds a corner and suddenly finds himself face to face with something unexpected.
Matt? Oh. I told you he's sick. He needed to take a breather. Matt? Following us? I swear I looked behind me 5 seconds ago when he was there.
You need to stop playing around, man.
Matt! That's why he's freaking us out. Just go. Take the right. Take the right. Take the right. Take the right hand turn.
Standing directly in front of the cameraman appears to be a pale, human-like figure, motionless and almost blending into the darkness. The moment is brief, but not enough to trigger an immediate reaction, as he yells and turns to run. The way the figure is positioned makes it feel almost staged within the space, as if it was waiting there to be found. It's the stillness that stands out most, especially in contrast to the panic that follows. It's understandable that some might see this as paranormal, especially considering the setting and the sudden appearance of the figure. At the same time,
It was just Matt on that last one. I think that was fake. It was Matt or somebody else. Either way. Burk. Let's see. Guys, should we do another round? Another round of videos real quick before I start playing some games or what? And what do you guys think? Should I shave it off? Should I keep it? Oh my goodness. My face feels so naked. I never had just a mustache before. So let me know. Keep it. Gosh. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find another round of some scary videos. We did Sir Spooks. I like New Talks 5 has a new one out yet. Let's see. Let's get that out of there. Do one that's 4 years old from Nuke's Top 5. Should we do it? I think we should.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera. Ghost in the Machine. These next two creepy videos appeared on YouTube over 8 years ago and were uploaded by YouTube user Marvin Kagawas. Marvin explains that after his grandmother passed away, strange, unexplained events began to occur in his family home.
That's weird.
One night, he captures the terrifying activity on camera.
Alvin. It ain't funny anymore, man. The fuck, dude? Alvin. It ain't funny, man. Alvin. Hey, bro. What the f? Oh, shit.
A toy that belongs to Marvin's niece activates and plays songs by itself. Marvin is suspicious that his brother Alvin might be playing a prank on him and takes a look around the house. When he gets back to the living room, a lamp hanging from the ceiling is swaying back and forth. Marvin is just done, and he runs back upstairs to his bedroom.
Hey, come on.
In another video, Marvin is playing around with the settings on his Xbox One Connect. He discovers the night vision feature and tries it out. What he captures is downright chilling.
What's the SLS?
Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Connect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision that I just found today. If you guys already know it has night vision, then I'm gonna show the people who don't know. So right now it's completely dark in this house right now. All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually, you know, pretty cool feature for the Xbox Connect that I haven't really heard of until now. Maybe they have an app for it or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Someone or something can be seen standing in the back room, but Marvin doesn't notice. He turns off the night vision, and when he turns it back on, the figure is gone.
Okay, it wasn't he turned it off and turned it back on. He flipped through the channels, so he had thermal or infrared, and then he had night vision. So he had thermal, night vision, IR, and then black. So he rotated through them, and then that person was gone. So I think it is fake. Again, what's your guys' opinions? I want to know your guys' opinions. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's real, but I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Marvin says he has no idea who or what this could be. But interestingly, before Marvin's grandmother passed away, this room in the back was her sewing room. Marvin says his family moved shortly after this incident. So is it a ghost? I leave it up to you to decide. Hands off. This next video shows a family spending a fun day at the park somewhere in Japan.
But why?
A young boy dips his feet in the water of the wading pool and trudges along the edge. But there's something else in the water. Did you see it?
The hand?
A tiny little pale hand can be seen reaching out of the water, startling the little boy as he quickly gets out of the wading pool. Now, some superstitious viewers of the video believe that the hand belongs to a Japanese amphibious water sprite known in folklore to be a kappa. Though often depicted as friendly, throughout history the little water monsters have been said to lure and drown victims in ponds and rivers. So could this little hand belong to a kappa? Or could this be something else entirely? I leave it up to you to decide.
Let's edit it in, so...
Screams from
I
the
think
woods.
it's fake. Again, what's your guys'
Twitch streamer Young is a South
opinion?
Korean college student living in Vancouver, Canada, where he streams his daily
let's do
life
it.
and frequently broadcasts his walks throughout the city. Late one night, Young is live on Twitch when he encounters something that sends chills down his spine.
Guys, this is scary. This is actually scary. I'm actually scary. What if the animal comes out? Why is the animal following me? Walk faster.
Strange loud screams and wails can be heard coming from the woods all around him. Young and his live audience are undecided on who or what this could be. Some think it might just be animals. Some believe it's drunks whooping it up in the forest. And some even think it could be a cult or witches. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think it's fake. Probably just people being drunk and stuff. I don't think it has anything to do with paranormal or scary shit anyways.
The light in the mirror. Reddit user Danat Shepard related a very strange story. He said that he woke up one night to a strange light shining somewhere in his bedroom. When he scanned the room for the light source, he got quite a fright. You see, the light was coming from his desk lamp, but not the one on his desk. It was the one in the reflection in his bedroom mirror. He grabbed his iPhone and caught the strange event on camera. Now, skeptical viewers claim that it was simply an identical desk in a connecting room, separated by a doorway. But Danat proved them wrong by posting 2 wide-angle pictures of his bedroom, showing that the lighted desk lamp was actually appearing in a large wardrobe mirror. There is no connecting room. Reddit users went to work examining the video, and they found what looks like a bizarre face in the reflection of the desk when the video is enhanced.
Stop. No, that's matrixing right there. Yeah, no. I'm worried. So I think when he cuts it, stop
examining the video is the lighted desk proved the cool.
Let's go back to the original video. So like when he pans over and sees it, I think he turns it on. Then when he pans back over, he turns it off, or there's a cut. And the cut would be where the chair is, because it's black.
Now, skeptical viewers claim that it was simply an identical desk in a connecting room.
What do you guys think?
Never reappeared.
Yeah.
Now, it bears noting that Danat Shepard is in no way a typical hoaxer or even a believer in the paranormal. In over 5 years and hundreds of Reddit posts, this is Danat Shepard's only post about anything remotely supernatural or paranormal. So, what do you think? Did Danat experience an unexplained event? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Elaborate hoax.
Doppelganger. Now, this next video was originally uploaded to TikTok, but the account has now mysteriously disappeared. TikTok user Jay Van Gogh says that his mother was taking care of his nephew one night when the boy ran over and claimed that he saw a child that wanted to play with him. But bear this in mind. Jay Van Gogh says that his nephew was the only child in the house that night. They check the CCTV footage and they find this. The little boy backs out of the room and seems a bit startled as he looks up at something that we can't see. The light flickers and he walks away, but something seems to follow him. Whatever it is appears to look like him with dark hair and a white t-shirt. The small figure goes back into the room and the boy suddenly decides to follow. Now, some believe this apparition to be a doppelganger, a demonic entity taking the similar form of a child. But what do you think this could be? And why did the TikTok account suddenly disappear?
Waking up, hot faking it, and they couldn't recover from it. That's just my opinion. Again, I want your guys' honest and truthful opinions.
To a nightmare. Now, this next video was sent in by a viewer who found it online. The clip is chilling, but unfortunately, the source is unknown. It shows a man sleeping in bed, and then things get weird.
Weird.
The man is lifted off the bed and awakes in a terrified panic. Then something invisible seems to violently grab his legs, lifting him right up into the air as he desperately tries to get away. Whatever is holding on to him then just lets go. The man crawls to the edge of the bed and appears to be in shock. Now, I don't know who this guy is or whether the footage is real or so.
I'll go with fake.
Paranormal investigators Kevin, Fabio, and cameraman Alexis from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto head out to explore an abandoned maternity hospital in Mexico.
Why you guys go to
The
abandoned
sprawling property
fucking
is said to be the
places?
home
Come
to
on.
many powerful supernatural entities. Locals say that the hospital is haunted by the spirits of mothers and children who
Come
lost their lives
on.
in childbirth. It is also said that a dark demonic presence stalks the building. Some even claim to have seen the gloomy apparition of an old nurse roaming the hospital halls. The Archivo Extinto team splits up to explore different paranormal hotspots throughout the maternity hospital. Kevin sets out to film inside the hospital's chapel. Meanwhile, Fabio investigates the operating rooms on the other side of the building. As Kevin explores the hospital's chapel all alone, he experiences something downright chilling.
Downright chilling.
Como la vestimenta de mi padre.
Well, they really enhanced the volume on this one.
Estaba allá.
So you're telling me he found this robe and it's that clean, that pristine in an abandoned hospital. Without a speck of dirt on it. Just there.
He goes to check it out, but when he turns back toward the chapel,
Yeah.
he realizes that the robe that was hanging from one of the
fake.
chapel pews has now moved and is on the floor right behind him, almost as if something was following him. Meanwhile, back over in the almost as if
Wait.
something was following, now moved and is on the floor right behind him, almost as if.
Also, where'd that come from? What is that? But not only that, if you look in this video, it looks like someone's hiding right there. So he probably got up. He was probably laying on that pillow. Got up, picked that up, put it down while he was doing his look around over here. I don't know where that came from. Maybe he tried to kick it out of the way when he put that down on the ground. I don't know.
Something
Just seems
was
staged
following
and
him.
fake.
Meanwhile, back over in the operating ward, investigator Fabio is all alone. He begins to hear terrifying
Chris,
noises
thank you for
coming
joining.
from
How
the
you doing?
operating rooms. The sounds seem to be getting closer and closer.
Hi, bye. Hi, bye. Why is he not calling for help? Like, hey, get your guys' asses over here. I got shit coming towards me. Why are you crying? You put yourself in this position.
Fabio is horrified as the loud, angry bang scares the living out of him. Now we go back to the chapel again, where investigator Kevin decides it might be a good idea to say a prayer in the hopes that nothing evil will follow the team home from the hospital. He angles his camera towards himself and begins to pray. His camera captures something truly terrifying.
Familia, en este momento voy a sentarme a rezar porque están empezando a pasar muchas cosas. Y no quiero que nada de lo que pueda haber en este lugar se me pegue o se vaya conmigo o con nadie del equipo de Archivo Extinto. Voy a dejar prendido la radio.
Come on.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Ave María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita eres entre todas las mujeres. Y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios y Madre nuestra. Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase, Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas también como nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén. Ave María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito sea el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Santa María, Madre.
Okay, come on. This is all way too much.
Talkie begins to freak out, emitting random static and
What do you guys think about that one? I think that's all fake. It's way too much going on, way too quickly. You got shadows, you got manifestations or partial manifestations, you got it messing with the radio frequencies, you got all kinds of stuff happening in a matter of seconds. It's all too much. It's all set up. He's like, I'm going to leave the radio on. He pointed out the radio is going to be on. It should be on anyway, just in case someone calls for help. Like he was drawing attention to the radio because he knew it was going to go off. And the rest of it is like, after they post the video, I'm guessing they put this in the video. Look behind him. Look at the shadow. Look at the... It's like, why don't you just show it without telling people, then replay it? That's my opinion. Again, I want your guys' opinion.
right, but in the operating rooms slowly disappear right into the floor. Soon after this, Fabio radios in and says that he's had enough of the creepy noises over in the operating rooms. He says that he has a bad feeling that something might be coming to harm him. The team decides to end their investigation right there and head home. So did the investigators capture proof of ghosts in the old hospital?
No.
Could it be something even worse? As always, I leave it all up to you to decide.
I want to leave it up to you guys.
You can watch
Just
this
let me know
full
what you
two-part
guys
investigation
think.
of the abandoned YouTube channel. TikTok and YouTube user exploration gone wrong. TikTok and YouTube user Eon Jen from Colorado sets out to explore an abandoned nursing home, completely alone. As you might imagine.
Again, guys, if you guys watched me on these videos before, you guys know I always tell you, don't go anywhere alone. I don't care how experienced you are. I don't care how much protection you have. Just for your medical reasons, stroke, heart attack, whatever, you fall down, you get hurt, whatever. Don't go alone. Always have someone with you. Always have at least 3 or 4 people with you that are good friends that ain't going to mess with your video if you're trying to do an investigation or whatever. Don't ever go alone, please. And always, if you are doing abandoned houses or hospitals or whatever, make sure you get the express permission to do so. It is not wise to not do that because people are trigger happy these days. And cops, when they get called to these places, they're already like, why would we go into an abandoned building if someone's trying to hide there? But it's their job. I'm just saying, don't do it unless you have permission. Please don't go alone. Always have a med kit with you. Always have some kind of protection, knife, gun, hopefully both with you. Always have enough water. Please don't go alone.
Did not go well. Someone or something appears to be lurking in the darkness of the abandoned nursing home, and Ian Jin makes a run for it. After calming down and watching his footage, he gathers his courage and asks a friend to go back and explore the nursing home with him. And surprise, again, it did not go well.
I'm not seeing anything. I swear I saw something down there. Zoom in a little bit more. I'm trying to. Right there, right there, right there. See it? Remember? What the? Oh, what the? I saw that. That was actually a person. Bro, I'm not joking. Let's get out of here. Come on. Hold on. Come on. No, dude, that's actually... Oh, yeah, now you're scared that there's... That's actually a person. Not joking. It's actually a person, bro. You sure? Yes. I can heal him down now. Like, I can't hear anything, dude. You're an idiot. You're crazy. No, I'm not. Guarantee you 100%, but walks past again, it's a real person. I don't trust this place, man. This place is creepy at night. Sure it is. Tell you what. Alright, well then let's get out of here. Yeah, come on. Oh, we're just gonna keep recording back that way. See if like they start running or something. What's the beat? I can tell. I know it's... Yeah, there's nothing there. Crazy.
Just like last time, a dark figure comes out of the shadows and then disappears back into the darkness. Ian Jin's friend does not seem to take him seriously at all, until whoever or whatever it is comes running towards them, screaming like a maniac. The two friends comes running, seems out of the...
Yeah, no, I'm not crazy.
Just Ian, whatever it is, comes running towards them, screaming like a maniac. The two friends make a run for it and manage to escape the abandoned nursing home unharmed. Now, even if this is not a ghost or anything paranormal, if this is just some creep hiding out in an abandoned building, well, to me, that seems pretty scary too.
Yeah.
But what do you think about these videos? Man or ghost? Real or fake?
It's
I leave
fake.
it up to you to decide.
I think it's a person.
Scary friend.
I just don't know if it's a staged person or if it's just someone that's living in an abandoned hospital. And that's another reason why you take people with you.
Joe Hernandez from Goleta, California is home alone with his 4-year-old son, Nico, when his son begins to see something that he calls a, quote, scary friend.
Scary friend. Scary friend.
Little Nico claims he sees a, quote, scary friend, and soon after the hallway light turns on by itself.
The other light turned off? No, the other light was on the whole time.
Hallway light turns on by itself. Joe goes to check it out but finds nothing and no one that could explain what just happened. Meanwhile, back in the bedroom, the closet door slams shut on its own. Could it be that Joe's son saw a paranormal entity? A, quote, scary friend? I leave it up to you to decide. The Suspicious Screamer.
I think it's fake.
A seemingly normal night in Phoenix, Arizona turns into a horror show for TikTok
Hey.
user Oscar, who is outside hanging out with his cousin when he hears something truly bizarre.
I remember this. Isn't it someone getting hurt? Yeah.
A woman screams out for help as
Yeah.
she seemingly walks calmly down the street. In
She was
front of
getting
Oscar's
attacked or
home.
something, or she escaped.
Oscar and his cousin think
I don't
the
remember the
situation
full
is
story.
a bit
It's
sketchy and quickly go inside. Oscar says that he had only moved into the neighborhood 4 months earlier and ran inside to keep his 14-year-old cousin safe. A bit later, a strange SUV drives slowly down the road in front of Oscar's house. Oscar believes the woman might have been a decoy to lure someone out onto the street to get robbed, or maybe even worse. He called the police, but he never heard back. But what do you think was happening here? Why would someone be walking so calmly,
Maybe it's something with the
yet
guys.
seemingly
I don't remember.
screaming abject
But I remember
terror
seeing this
for
video
help?
for a while. I do live in Arizona, by the way. And Phoenix is 3 hours from me, so it's not too far.
Video of unknown. Another bonus scary video this week, and again it's another Japanese video of unknown origin. Now this didn't make the top 10 because again it's just a little too perfect. So it could be a short film or maybe an ARG. Either way, I thought it was extremely creepy. So the story goes that two guys are visiting a Japanese shrine in a neighboring town. And then this happens.
そろそろか。あの辺だと思った。もうそろそろ。この辺？あ、そこだ。あ、そこか。え？人いるよ。この人？うん。入ってくじゃん。この人なんていいんだ。あの人いなくない？
Yeah, no, that's fake. Alright guys, what'd you guys think? 2 rounds of scary videos down. How you guys feeling out there? You guys feeling good? You guys feeling alright? Should I play some games? Should I end it here? Should I do a funny video, cool you guys' nerves? Should I do another round of scary videos? What do you guys think? I am streaming live. Let's see if there's any updates to games right now. While we're doing that. Let's play some background music for you. Let me know what you guys thought of the scary videos. If you guys are watching live, say hi right now. All right. I mean, I could. Anybody watching live, say hi. Should I bring up some video that I have of an investigation? I don't think I have any evidence though. I wish I still had all my old evidence, some pictures and stuff, but that stuff's long gone. All right. Let's check in on Cletus's car. It's got a live stream going on right now of let's see, it's still going. This is a live stream of one of Cletus's cars. He wants to keep it going for a month long. He's got mechanics working around the clock. It's 1:34 in Florida right now, and it's only 10:30 my time. So it's not gas leaking. It's clearly a water hose. They're clearing off the differential. It's a Crown Vic just going at 105 miles an hour. This is at Cletus McFarland's second YouTube channel. It's live right now. You can go watch it. And I was watching earlier. The mechanics were working on it, cooling it down. All right. It's water on the diff. Chill. Mechanics playing with the... Here, let me go. Giraffe cutout. That's funny. Because they're like, gas is leaking, gas is leaking, gas is leaking. It's water. Gas is not leaking. Gas is at half a tank. If that gas was leaking that fast, that thing would be dropping. That's funny. That was pretty funny. I was getting ready to click away from it, and then I just saw a giraffe enter the fucking screen. That's funny. It's water, chill. Alright, let's find something else to watch. I want to start doing some crime, but I just don't know how I'll put that in a live format. I'd have to do a whole bunch of research before I go live, I think. Oh, yeah, hey, Conjuring House? Yeah. No, there's no new owners to the Conjuring House yet.
The Conjuring House may
Yeah, it does not yet.
Let's talk about that. If you don't know what the Conjuring House is, let me tell you.
It's the Herald Estate.
Back in 2013, they made a movie called The Conjuring. Well, The Conjuring House that's in Rhode Island is what the movie was based off of.
Yeah.
Loosely. Let's say that again. Loosely based off of it. The house is 290 years old, Joe.
Yeah, it's a
290 years old.
an old farmhouse, yep.
It has had multiple families that lived there.
Yep.
Well, there was a family lived there in the 70s that possibly
The Perrin family.
had some paranormal activity. And that's what they made the movie on. Which made this, as soon as that movie...
They did have paranormal activity. It's well documented by not just the Warrens, by the way.
came out, made this house...
I'll be truthful. The Conjuring House, the Conjuring movies did really knock it out of the park with, you know, having that loosely, really, you know, joint up, you know, what was going on
very,
there.
very famous. Now, the house did change some names,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually a guy and his wife, his name was Corey, I'm kind of bad with last names, they had bought it, and they opened the house up for paranormal activity tours.
Yep.
Okay, let's get into all that in a little bit, okay? Right now, let
Corey
me tell you about
and
it
what is
may
his
have
wife's
a
name?
new owner. Now, 6 months ago, I made a video that the Conjuring house was going up for auction. October 31st, Halloween. Now, the previous owner, her name was Jacqueline. She ran into
Nunez.
some legal troubles. And
Jacqueline Nunez purchased from Corey Herzog, I think his last name is, or Herzog, who everyone loved and adored. He's the one that let everybody go in there and investigate. She purchased it from them because they were selling it, and then she took ownership of it in 2022. And then last year, she got into she had some mental issues. She's got some mental issues going on that she needs to take care of. Started blaming people, started not paying her employees, got hit with a DUI once, twice. Anyways, it was going to be put up for auction. If you guys watch Ghost Hunters on Sci-Fi, Jason Hawes, the guy that founded TAPS, was going to purchase it only for one of the Perrin families, the one that's Andrea Perrin. Andrea? Yeah. She pleaded and asked Jason to buy it for her because it was the last piece of property from her family. And he was going to purchase it. He had the sell, and as soon as he got it, he got hit with the lawsuit from her estranged sister, saying she was in control of her sister's estate. She was not in a mental capacity to sell it. And for the last, since October, October. So October is when he got the suit. So since October of 2025, and it is now May, and this just happened a couple days ago. Jason and was it Castle on Rock or whatever? It's Elton Castay, another YouTuber, and Nunez all had to go to court. Nunez didn't want to go to court because they had a fear that she was going to get arrested because she didn't go to court for something else, and there was a bench warrant out for arrest. That doesn't automatically mean you're going to get arrested, for you guys that don't know. So people were scaring her into not going. Either way, that's not here nor there. Blocked the sale. They just came out a few days ago. Jason Hawes has actually won the trial, saying the judge shot down, saying that the sister had no right whatsoever to block the sale, to do this. And Elton Castay bought the banknote, not the house, the debt that was owed on the house. That does not mean you own the house. It was supposed to go into auction, and or the bank was supposed to sell it, either way. And then they got into it. So now, finally, the judge just now, so since October, November, December, January, February, March, April, so 6-7 months as they've been going to trial over, and you finally got one. But he's got some last minute hurdles, and the finish line's right there, and he's still going to try to he's still trying to get the house to right now. It has no new owner.
Pretty much wasn't able.
Elton Castay's company, Castle on Rock or whatever it's called, still has to let him buy it, or gotta give him the payout, because he bought it and she was about to sign it over, and that's when they got hit with the lawsuit and stuff. It was really weird. And you guys can look all this up. It's all in the news. I'm not making this shit up. But let's see what this guy has to say.
Keep up on the house, the payments. So
it's not that she couldn't keep up on the payments. She went crazy. She didn't pay her employees. She got a DUI. She started going crazy, saying the ghost was controlling her moods and stuff. And then now she wants to sell it and get out of it. Which, yeah. And she was going to sell it to Jason Hawes.
The bank took over and was going to put up for auction. I made a video saying Jason Hawes, yes, Jason Hawes, in case you don't know who he is, he's a famous ghost hunter, had a TV show called Ghost Hunters for, I think, maybe 20 years?
No, it was the original 13 seasons, 14? No, that's right. Yeah? Yeah, maybe. He did it about 12 years, 2004 to 2000. What was it? 14, 15? Maybe it was longer than that. I don't remember, but yeah.
Well, after a lot of consideration, he threw his hat into the ring. he was going to go after the house on the auction. But guess what?
It wasn't considering. It was the parent daughter that wanted him to buy it. She begged and pleaded. There's a video out on her YouTube page and her Facebook and everywhere else for that matter. A lot of news articles about it right now. It's still a very hot topic. He's only doing it for that reason. He only wanted to do it for that reason. So let's continue.
Somebody threw a curveball at him and somebody bought the banknote. So the auction was no...
Again, just because someone buys a banknote does not mean they own the house.
No more. And it was the longest time before they figured out who bought the banknote. The person who bought the banknote was the same person that owns the...
So Elton Castell, if you guys don't know, is Matt Rice's friend. And they both own the Ed and Lorraine Warren's actual house and museum. The one that they actually lived in. So they got that, and they got the museum, and they are caretakers, not the owners of all the things inside the museum. And they're charging a hell of a lot just to go look at the place.
Warren Museum. I'm not going to mention his name. He's a famous YouTuber, but I'm not going to mention his name.
Elton Castell.
Now, he pretty much been fighting with Jason Hawes over the ownership of the Conjuring.
The way he did it was sneaky and backdoory, and quite frankly, we'll let the court settle it. It's coming out.
Throwing every curveball he could find at him. If you want to learn anything about all this stuff, it's actually go to Jason Hawes' channel. It tells all about it.
You can literally go to Jason Hawes' channel. You can go to any news channel in Rhode Island. It's a big thing right now because it's a very big topic that's been going on. The townspeople are real tired of it. And actually a lot of them just came out saying they want Jason to own it and not Matt Rife and Elton Castell.
It doesn't tell everything.
Summon and Stone. Summon and Stone, I think, is what it is.
All the legal mumbo jumbo that Jason had to go through.
Yep.
Well, the other day, day before yesterday, by the way, today's my Friday. You guys are seeing this on a Monday. Well, I think the day before yesterday, Jason went back to court. And it looks like he may be the new owner of the Conjuring House. And the reason I say this with almost certainty, he made a video what looked like from inside the Conjuring House. One would think, how would he or why would he be in there if he wasn't the proud owner?
Hold on, let's fact check that real quick. Yeah, don't look at my stuff, guys. I should have went full screen. It's okay. You know what? I will go full screen so you guys can see. Let's go to Jason Hawes. Let's see. Videos. Delete videos. Was it on his YouTube channel? Oh yeah, that is the last thing he uploaded. I'm just dumb.
Hey everybody, Jason Hawes here. So we spent the entire day in court today. And Elizabeth?
It might be the Conjuring House, actually. Now that that guy said it, I wasn't even thinking about that when I watched the original video. This does look like the library that's been there. It could be the Conjuring House he's inside.
Greenhall's motions were all dismissed. So that clears the path for us as a community to be able to do what we said we were going to back in October and save the Conjuring House. So the link's below for the GoFundMe. We're at the finish line here. And it has been such an incredible ride. Something that we should have been able to have done back in December so we were able to start fixing up the property and get it open has been delayed. But it looks like we're there. And with that being said, as soon as I got back from court today, I had to make this call.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Andrea. How are you?
I'm well, honey. How you doing?
I'm good. So Yeah, so I wanted to give you a heads up. Yeah, we won.
Oh, God, bless it. I have been thinking of nothing but this all day. I got so stressed about it for a little while. I just had to take a little pill and take a nap so I would just stop, being hyper vigilant.
Well,
But
we won.
Oh, God bless it, Jason. You don't know how happy this makes me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Now,
You knew it. You knew it. You felt it. You told me you felt you would get this house.
well, now there's always, they can appeal and so forth. I'm not sure on what grounds and everything, but yeah, and we did it. We made it happen.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of everybody. I mean, so many people came forward to do this. I just wanted to let you know, hon.
God bless you. Thank you.
All right.
And you did this for all the right reasons.
I did this for you.
I know you did, sweetheart. I am eternally in your debt. I am eternally grateful.
All right, you go get some rest. We'll talk in a little while.
I will. You tell me when you want me there, and I will move mountains to be there.
Okay. I love you, hon.
I love you too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So I want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for helping.
Excuse me. So anyways, as I was saying, should I turn this back now? There we go. I like it the other way, I think. Yeah. No. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. This is the right way. Like my right hand's on the right side, my left hand's on the left side. So I think I like this better. Alright, anyways, back to this guy's video.
Now let's talk about the Conjuring House.
He might be in the
Conjuring
Conjuring House
for 2 years, y'all. Now this whole time, Jason was trying to fight for the Conjuring House. The GoFundMe was still up and running. The GoFundMe is well.
It's still up and running, and it sat vacant for a year, I think now. Not 2 years, just a year.
Over $300,000. There's a lot of folks out there, including me, who want to see Jason with this Conjuring House. We want to see him be the owner. So in the 2 years it sat vacant, there's a lot of things that need to be repaired.
It did fall into disrepair.
I don't know if anybody was out there checking on it. My fear was nobody was able to check on the house since it was in limbo, and it wasn't going to be a house left.
There was a few times, and it's all, you can go back and look on Jason's page and all these news articles. Jason went by to check on the place. The lawyers went by to check on the place. Cops went by to check on the place because there's people hanging around still, and they're not supposed to. But they did allow a few people on the property and to make sure everything was okay. No leaks, no breaks. Jason was actually posted a video of him on Facebook, I think it was, of him cutting the grass there in the yard and cleaning it up because it did fall into disrepair for over a year now. So, but everything seems to be, I mean, there's still going to be a lot of repairs, but everything seems to be okay for the most part.
I personally love the historical part of the house. We get to the paranormal part before I end today's video. Now, the reason Jason started a GoFundMe was so if he was able to become the new owner, he could keep the prices down. When people go in there for their tours, do their paranormal investigations, he could keep the prices where a poor man like me can afford it. Although I will never, ever be able to go to the Conjuring House, y'all. That's in Rhode Island. I live here in Indiana. Come on.
Hey, come on, dude. I live in Arizona. If he gets it, I'm going to do everything in my power to go there, do an investigation. I mean, that's just amazing. He's been there. I mean, Ghost Adventures has been there, but I don't really care about Ghost Adventures. Anyone in paranormal field, even amateurs, have all tried to be there at one point or another, just for the pure historical fact of it. Before the movies, it was a thing, and after the movie, it was even more of a thing. So I mean, and the reason why it costs that people charge to do these investigations in overnight stays is because they got to pay electric, they got to pay water, they got to pay taxes on the house, they got to pay people to do tours, they got to pay people to do merch because people want stuff there. They got to do, you know, and all that costs money. And people do, and still right now charge a shit ton, like upwards of thousands of dollars on some places per night. That's outrageous. Jason doesn't like it. He's like, he gets the, you know, upkeep side of it, but on the other side, it's like these are just people coming in with cameras for one night. They don't need to be charged a month's rent for it, and it's just, it needs to stop. And that's the reason why he wants to keep the prices down.
Really? So Jason was going to use that money to help purchase the house and use some of the money to help fix the repairs.
Jason was going to buy the house regardless if he made the GoFundMe or not. He just wanted to see how much people would step in and actually help, because he wants to do it for the community. He doesn't want to do it for him. He didn't want the house. The house was offered to him before they sold it to Jacqueline. He did not want it. He didn't want anything to do with it just because people are over attentive of the Conjuring. Conjuring movies are some of my favorite movies. I love them. But it's not that haunted. He's been there. His daughter's been there. A lot of his co-workers have been there. Co-investigators have been there. Stuff like that. And it's not as bad as it seems. I mean, there's still stuff going on there. You know, voices, creaks, stuff like that. But it's not nowhere near, you know, what the movie said it was. But anyways, either way it goes, it's still a piece of history. It's almost 300 years old. You know?
Now, one's wondering who's going to run the Conjuring house. Well, Jason, he's going to be the new owner. Will he be there running it? No. My personal beliefs will be...
Jason said he would be there as often as he could. But he's going to have people that do tours and stuff for him. That way he can go do his... He's got his YouTube channel that he does investigations still. So go check it out. It's just Jason Hawes on YouTube. Subscribe to him. He still does investigations, and he does it with JV and John Pasqua. JV is another paranormal investigator, and he was Jay's friend for a while, I guess. Steve and Tingle have been busy. Steve is on a book tour, was on a book tour. He's still trying to do a book. I think he's finishing up his book tour, and Dave just moved back to Rhode Island or something like that. I don't know. They were all busy for the past year, so he hasn't got to do anything with them, but he still talks to them on a day-to-day basis. But go look at his investigations. It's pretty cool.
His daughter will be one of them, and her fiance, his daughter Satori.
I don't think
Satori's. They will be back working. They may actually run the house. Corey, which him and his wife used to be the owners, they may be running it, and a few other people. It's the people that was kind of running it when Jacqueline was the owner, which I think he has a perfect crew to run this house. Now, Jason might go there every now and then, but he's just the deed owner. He ain't got the time to run the Conjuring house. Now, is the house got ghosts? Let's talk about this. Now, I said this last time. It being almost a 300-year-old house is going to have some type of paranormal residue. And not to mention, thousands and thousands of ghost hunters have been through there. That's going to leave some type of paranormal residue. Nothing big. Maybe a door opening, a light flickering, something small like that. My house...
It's been going on there for hundreds of years, and I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon. It's not as big as the movies make it out to be, and it's not as dangerous. People have slept there and investigated there many, many times.
House probably has more in it, more paranormal activity than the Conjuring house.
Yeah.
Now, this is just all my beliefs, okay? This is just...
This guy is right. But let's go. How you guys doing out there? You guys good? I'm looking at all the chats still. I don't see much going on, so I'm just going to choose a different video. Let's see if Jason gets it. I hope he does. I hope he does. I really hope he does. Oh, I forgot to subscribe to that channel. Yeah. I like that. I like that channel. Let's see. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it right here, actually. It's 11 o'clock. I think that's a good stream. I think it was a good stream. We had some scary videos, talked about some paranormal stuff. I'll keep you updated on the Conjuring house. If you want to go catch up, go look at Jason Hawes' YouTube page. Look at all. You can go to Rhode Island. Was it Rhode Island? No. Yeah, something like that. You can go look it up. Just look at the Conjuring house or the Arnold Estate. It's in there. It's in the news. It's been a big thing for the last 6-7 months. Something like that. And if you guys want to support, please follow, please like, please subscribe. I'm streaming. I'm on everything. Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook. Go follow me on all those. I do have a merch page. If you want me to pull that up, I'm going to put this back. It is weird. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I just got to get used to it. Yeah. Follow me on all those. Subscribe to me on all those. Do have a merch page if you guys want to know it. It's linked in almost everything, but I'll pull it up for you guys right now. Let's see. Whoa, shit. I keep moving things around. There it is. It's That Jar Guy, the number 1 shop.fourthwall.com. It's right there. There's all kinds of merch, stickers, patches, hats, shirts, cups, rugs, bandanas, shoes, and get you some cool fucking merch. Other than that, I'm going to call it right here. You guys have a fantastic night. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I stream Monday through Friday, right around 9 p.m. Arizona time to 11:30, 12. It just depends on what's going on. Sometimes there's a shorter stream, but usually I get an hour and a half in at least, or more. Like the other night I streamed for 3 hours because I was just having the time of my life. Anyways, you guys have a fantastic night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.